First of all, this is milk inside a bag of milk. Well, milk inside a bag of milk inside a bag of milk. That's what this is. Apparently, this is the first version of milk outside a bag of milk, which I originally didn't know beforehand. And then recently, milk inside a bag of milk just went on sale for 74 cents, and I only had a little bit left, and I bought it immediately. So now we're actually getting to get to the first one now. Maybe things will make sense. Leading up to milk outside a bag of milk. You know, maybe, I don't know. You know, the only thing is that I've always questioned is, what is the girl's name? What is the name? Like, genuinely, what is the name? What is the name? I'm curious. But the only other thing is that I've searched before, and people just call her Milk-chan, and that's it. Why? What's really the name? I'm genuinely so curious. Like, I would love to get an answer, mainly from the developer himself, because nobody else has an answer. It's just been rumored, or like, you know, people talking about, oh, it's Milk-chan. No, I don't believe that. I don't believe that. No. If we did name her, what would her name be? You know, I just had to go to name. Iris. I walked down the road to the store and rehearsed my speech. It's been so long since I've been out of the house that I completely forgot what words to say when entering a store. I'm going to the store. Who are you talking to? I'm imagining if I were a character in a game. What if it helps me gather my thoughts? Are we going to play the silent game? Okay. I take a deep breath of air. Hello, can I? Crap, I forgot. 19th attempt, and I'm failing again. I bite my lip in frustration. So once again, hello, can I get... Well, that's a whole word more. Whole word more. Thank you, I'm trying my best. I think this time the L sound was a little longer than usual. You think that's it? Who knows? Hello, can I? Ugh. I wish I hadn't said anything. Loser. Don't insult me, please. By the way, you've been walking with your left foot on the pavement and your right foot on the grass for a full minute now. What? My right foot is frozen in the air. Frozen. What is that? How much? 50 steps on the pavement and 51 steps in the grass. You have to undo the previous step. How do you imagine that? It's not the first time this has happened. You've been taught the right way, haven't you? Come on. I don't remember. I'm ready to burst into tears. Okay, here we go again. Step 1. Take a step back. Your foot exactly in your own footprint. Wait a minute. What do you mean, step 1? What then? But it's already the 52nd. Or wait, I'm going backwards, so... Then it's the 50th? It doesn't add up. Can we rephrase it just a little bit? You can't just repeat a phrase without changing at least one word. People don't talk like that. They're hopeless. You make it sound like it's my fault. The store closes in an hour. You'll be very guilty if you don't buy milk. What, are you really? I carefully move my foot backward, looking carefully into the dense grass. As I enter the store, I turn to the first person I see. Hello, can I? What's so scary about it? It's a frightening image when I picture it in my head. I can show you. Explaining won't be enough. Why did you need to show me? Something like that. So I'll just continue to ignore the question. What? Oh. What? Wait, I said he crawled away, did he? Really crawl away? I mean, I didn't even look in his direction. Exactly. Just now. Personally, I didn't hear it. You're just trying to distract me. But I know my words were shown on the screen. Standing by the shelves, on the rack, there are bags of milk. We both stand, and the milk lies. Or maybe... Hey, slow down. Do you even remember why you're here? To buy milk. To buy it. Right here? What do you expect me to say? I guess something like, not here? Not here, take the bag to the register. I guess the first sentence. And you, as if out of spite, didn't pause before the second one. You want to rob me of my little victories. I decided to reach out to take the milk, or rather, the bag of milk. With the milk inside. Or rather, a bag of milk inside a bag. Or rather, a bag of milk inside a bag of milk. Or rather, a bag of milk inside a bag of milk inside a bag. Or rather, a bag of milk inside a bag of milk inside. 15 minutes before the store closes, hurry up. And by the way, the numbers are written there in full with letters. Are visual novels worse than books? But they're the authors. But they're the authors are not lazy, so don't get lazy either. And I thought only thoughts were visible on screen. Not anymore. So watch your mouth. Anyway, you heard me. Hurry up or you'll get it at home again. Ugh. Well, can I get some milk, please? What is that? You have it. Give. I put a weighty bag on the register. Of course, not just the bag, but the milk too. Hi, can I have it, please? No. Please? No. Please? Wait, what?
No.
Why not?
Give more.
But I don't have anything else. Pay for the milk. Took about 2 days before he nodded contentedly. He put it in the cash register. Thank you, goodbye. That was weird. I walked down the street. I walked down a familiar street, past the gas station. A bag of milk unpleasantly tugs at my hand, reminding me of the days when I was in physical therapy. By the way, they gave me a bag at the checkout, so now I'm carrying a bag of milk in another bag. Don't think of anything of it. I just love the pyramidal structure of verbal constructions. The gas station is getting closer. Thank you for your interest. I feel like a mile-long bar of ice cream. What is that supposed to mean? As if I would tell you. I'm really interested. Well, look at the ratio of the water to milk in the volume of the air. Occupied by me is about 30 to 1. And yeah, ice cream is not the best. Unless you want to drink more than eat. Anyway. The road from the store to the gas station is a stick, and the road from the gas station to a home is ice cream. During today's walk, my body has been to every part of this path. Simple math. I see. I feel movement under my feet. Asphalt grains, petrol stains. I'm trying to keep my balance. And how do people move over something as uneven as the city plane? Gently heel to toe, I count in my mind every meter of the path I walk. I even close my eyes for more concentration. Hey, watch out. Huh? I unconsciously take a sharp step to the side. At the same moment, a huge bear rushes past me with a wild screech. What? Hey, I'm walking here. I cast a reproachful glance at the swiftly departing giant. Its red eyes, in turn, look at me with mockery. Did you see that? How brazen. It was a truck. Oh, really? Although, if you think about it, are there bears with eyes on the back of their heads? Could have died. Come on, are you saying someone would seriously want to kill an innocent girl carrying a bag of milk? The world's a cool place. I'm not talking about the world. I'm not in the world you're talking about. My journey continues. If you think about it, the road from the store has one intersecting property. It adjusts to me in the most bizarre ways. When I'm in a hurry, all of the traffic lights turn off helpfully when I feel like crying. The cloud appears over me and pours the rain streams that hide my tears. Right now, I feel like a cloud slowly gathering over the top of my head. Are you sure this is really happening? What else could it be? You know what? This is a character in a visual novel. I want to talk to whoever is reading this right now. If you say so. I forcefully squeeze my head with my hands and replace the thought block. Out of the corner of my eye, I notice a small bench. Perfect place for cliched visual novel monologue. I move closer. I place a noticeably weighted bag of milk next to it and raise my head to the sky. I'm a little embarrassed. I realize that I'm going crazy. The medications are becoming less and less effective, so ultimately, things will happen painlessly, I hope. You know what I'm talking about? Yes. Really? I must be nothing like the model protagonist at all, huh? To be honest, I haven't read many visual novels. Sometimes I regret it because now it costs me a lot of effort just to distinguish between letters and words. By the way, if you don't mind, I'd rather not name my diagnosis. Let at least you be the one who sees me for who I am. Even though I made you up, don't take that away from me. Don't ask me for too much. How stupid does this all seem? From the very beginning, you've been following me, reading my delusional thoughts, hearing my silly conversations. That must seem crazy and weird to you. What is it like to see the world through my eyes? Ever since something happened, all I see is red blood everywhere. No, don't worry about me. I got used to it a long time ago. Admittedly, I even forgot about what the other colors look like. Those monsters from the store, they didn't scare me at all. After all, I know they won't hurt me. Sometimes I think they themselves are afraid of me. Can you imagine that? By the way, if you want to ask me what happened, please don't. Promise? Sure. I'm serious. Of course, you couldn't help but ask. In the end, I'm just talking to myself sooner or later. Sooner or later, I would have brought it up. So you're really that interested in what happened to me? Okay, so we're just gonna get told anyway. I won't waste time. What do you see? I don't know, maybe a waterfall? A waterfall with a river at the bottom. Deep down, this is probably you falling. I guess. No, that's my only thought. I'm gonna say water. Anyway, this is my dad. What? Okay. Some of his parts, at least. What do you mean? Wait, what do you mean some of his parts? Wait, so this is just like half of him? His head? And parts? Fragments? We do have a very difficult family. But despite all the problems, I never would have thought. Sorry, I shouldn't have raised my voice. Anyway, he jumped out of the window and died. Here's my last memory, then a long gap. Strange, very strange. Today's the first time I've ever been able to buy something in a store without a major incident. Of course, the medicine helped me, however. I think it's more of your merit. I kept thinking we mustn't screw up in front of the reader. Or... oh my god, what will you think? I don't know why I decided to become the visual novel character for the sake of going to the store today. But it clearly paid off. Thank you. By the way, it seems to me that there are some boundaries in our communication. That's why I like it. And yet, I've been so sad lately. I've been thinking more and more about my life, about what my life has become ever since my dad. Oh, you know, day after day, it's the same thing. I've tried so many medications that I hardly feel any difference between them anymore. As long as they help keep me on my feet, I'm happy. But you know what? Today's a special day, because I have you. There's so much I want to tell. What? That was very rude of you. I'm not going to pressure you. I'm just advising you to go home. I understand. Girl, dear reader, shall we go? Like, what are these visuals, man? This looks like that round apartment thing. Whenever I get to my floor, I hang over the railing. Repeating this action every day like a ritual. I stopped being afraid of heights altogether. A few minutes ago, the effects of the medication finally wore off, so I just enjoy the blissful silence. When I'm under the influence of drugs, terrible and unpleasant melodies sound in my head, mixing with the sounds of the world around me. They create a terrible dissonance in my head. I turn around and go to my apartment.
Did you bring the milk? Did you bring the milk? Did your new medicine help? Go to bed. Yes, mother.
It looks like the same creature or whatever from... oh, that was it? Okay. It looks like the same creature from, Milk outside a bag of milk. The one that had the finger that went into the arm and, you know, that experience. So I'll put an image up. That. But anyway, that's what that seems like. Considering. Yeah, that was that was it. That was interesting. I think that was. I don't know. It didn't seem like it really gave much insider to, you know, what milk outside a bag of milk is, and what leads up to that whole thing. Which I think with milk outside a bag of milk, I had a clearer idea of what was going on. As for I feel like milk inside a bag of milk, this one doesn't necessarily, mainly because of all the kind of vague imagery like this anyway. Other than that, I think this is. I think this was pretty good for what it was. I mean, it didn't really seem like I had too much going on for it, but I mean, it is what it is. Anyway, thank you all for watching, and as always, just beware. Hazard is a hazard. Also, like, subscribe, comment, share, anything else. Until next time.